Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to our monthly transmission series. In this all-new transmission, we continue to explore the theme, Conscious New Beginnings, including a Q&A on the topic with Emmanuel. Thank you to everyone who submitted questions for Emmanuel on Mighty Networks. After the energetic portion of this transmission, we will be asking many of these questions. As we've moved off of Crowdcast, we're now collecting questions for these sessions ahead of time within our online community on Mighty Networks. So if you'd like to submit questions for future sessions and you haven't yet joined us online, you can join us by visiting the link in the chat box. For those of you who are new, my name is Crystal. I'm with Ascension One Collective, the foundation that supports the channel. I'm here today to guide you into and out of the session. We do have some newcomers today, so I'd like to share a little bit to give you some context for the work. Over the last 20 years, Asil has studied amongst various spiritual traditions. About a decade ago, he had a strong experience that opened a connection that we now refer to today as the channel. This is a powerful connection to both energy and wisdom, which Asil embodies and transmits as a trance channel. Through this connection, energy passes through him and reaches those who tune into the transmission, either live or recorded. This energy allows you to align, go deeper in your meditation, connect with your own consciousness and celestial realms, as well as receive information which usually takes the form of a spoken transmission or in your own way, visions, messages, or inner knowings. Asil's process of going into trance includes spontaneous movements, sometimes trembling of his body, rapid breathing, and as the energy rises, he will experience rapid eye movement. It will not seem normal, but we assure you everything is okay. His daily human consciousness is still available to him while he's channeling, and he can stop the channeling at any time. While this is happening, you can use the time to find your own inner silence, presence, and alignment. The channel will bring in guides who specifically present themselves with the names humanity has given them. You might recognize some of these names as angels or archangels, but they never refer to themselves as such. Once the energetic field is established, then an energetic alignment will begin. People report having powerful experiences, even during video recordings. So it's really simple. During this time, sit comfortably or lie down and focus on being in an open meditative state. Just by being receptive, you've included yourself within this field. During the session, you can invite your higher self in. You can set an intention. You can release old wounds, thoughts, emotions that no longer serve you. You can also bring a loved one into your mind and heart so that they may receive the benefits as well. People usually share that things come despite the absence of an intention. So flow with this too and just accept whatever comes. We recommend that you listen in a space where you will not be interrupted and you turn off your phone notifications. We also recommend that you stay tuned in throughout the entire session. If you're in a deep meditation at the end of the transmission, it's okay if you aren't able to follow every word thereafter. The benefit of staying with us is what's most important, and the words can be listened to or read later. When the session is over, we will sit together in silence for a few minutes before I guide everyone back. For now, get comfy and enjoy your journey. See you back here upon your return.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to this transmission with Emmanuel. Emmanuel, as an angelic being, has been a really beautiful guide in my journey of growth, as well as in the journey of many, many others. In countless sessions, he has shared his perspective, and we just call him he, probably it's genderless, and the perspective of higher realms on specific topics that we face consistently as humans. And some of these topics are questions about life, questions about duality, questions about consciousness and consciousness exploration. And this session today is on the topic of conscious new beginnings. We all want to know how, as human beings, we can start anew, how we can reinvent ourselves, how we can reinvent our lives, how we can make changes of habits, changes of behaviors, changes in relationship, maybe career, and maybe purpose. We all want change, yet we don't want too much change, because that may be a little scary or jarring or destabilizing in our journey. And it may impact all our relationships as well. So the amount of change that we want is very specific to our individual comfort levels. So this is an interesting exploration with the guides of how to establish a greater alignment within, a greater peace, to allow greater possibilities into one's life, and with greater possibilities, have the potential to change to the degree that we individually desire. And sustainably so, as sometimes we may have the best intentions and the greatest desires to change, and at some point our willpower to change is overcome by the structures around us that we have chosen and we have established. And sometimes these changes are not sustainable due to the relationships we have established or the choices we have made in life. And the feeling of being stuck, the feeling of being imprisoned in one's own creation becomes an unfortunate reality for many people. And I include myself at some point in my life in that reality. Having created my own golden cage, so to say, and feeling stuck and imprisoned in my own creation. How do we move through our own creations and create a new life for ourselves? How do we establish the true inner alignment to create sustainable and expansive change? A new beginning every time we choose to. This is true empowerment. Rather than waiting for external circumstances to define the changes in our lives, how can we become the conscious creators we have always wanted to be, that we have always known that we can be? Thank you all for joining in today's transmission, and I look forward to the questions and the answers. See you all very soon. Greetings. My name is Emmanuel. In the course of your evolution, you will discover that you transform and change consistently, continuously. No aspect of life is ever stagnant. Yet the perception that you may have, the illusion that you may perceive as change being too slow, not appropriate to the desires of the mind, the desires of the heart, the comforts of the physical form, and the requests of your soul. The appropriate speed and pace of transformation is defined through the alignment of all aspects of your being. Therefore, the alignment of your being will always be the key to defining the pace of transformation that you seek and that you create. At times, the mind may request transformation of your thoughts, transformation of your environment, to adhere to a specific agenda of comfort. At times, your physical being may request a certain change and transformation of your life to adhere to a specific level of comfort. Similarly, the heart may request a certain change of your relations, of your environment, to adhere to a certain level of emotional comfort. Yet once all aspects of your being are aligned and your presence in the moment is defined as your most significant place of power, the perspective of change, the perspective of transformation becomes a natural embrace of this reality. And you notice that in the moments of deep presence, in the moments of this qualitative experience of silence, of empowerment, all aspects of life become unattached, as in the moment you experience all of life available to you. This is a significant first stage and a foundation for creating the reality that you choose on all aspects of your being, creating from a place of alignment, creating from a place of presence, creating from a place of love. This exploration, this continued evolution of your being requires your choice, your ability to create the space for moments like these, where you experience your true power in the moment, your true presence, your true alignment, and your true self. And in this exploration, you discover the potential and the possibilities to unfold emerge from the very moment that you are in. And as you discover the misalignments within yourself in this very moment, you have an understanding of the steps to take to find greater alignment? Finding greater alignment itself is a lifelong exploration. At times, many lifetimes will be required to find true alignment in all aspects of your being. Yet the steady aspiration, the soft expectations of alignment will move you towards this moment of great presence and awareness, and a place of power that you find as an individual. The choices you make will naturally unfold as the most aligned choice in the moment. The comforts that you seek will be comforts that adhere to all aspects of your being. And as you detach from the impact you have on others through the choices that you make, as you detach from the impacts that you have on certain aspects of your being through the choices that you make, you will discover that the choices to unfold are naturally unfolding. Life itself will be a continuation of these natural choices, with significant less effort, friction, and contradiction, with significant less inner conflict. Life unfolds with ease. And this reality provides to those that have found alignment, to those that understand the creative power that they have been gifted, those that understand that the present moment provides the infinite possibilities of this reality. At times, your environment and your reality, your relationships will change according to the transformations that occur within your environment. The world itself, the cosmological alignments themselves, the relational alignments and the transformations of those that are within your environment, all of those have the potential to impact you and your life. Yet within this interplay of the external changes and the internal changes, the conscious creatorship of your own being, you create and you co create, collaborate in the creation of a reality that serves all. You will find peace in these co creations as you have detached from a specific outcome, yet you have set the direction of your choices, and the direction will bring forth progress of evolution. And the specific milestones that you will reach may be different than the ones that you have imagined, may be different from the ones that you have envisioned, yet you will know that each milestone that you move towards will be a significant transformational stepping stone in the direction of the choices that your inner alignment has made. Feel the choice, feel the direction. Sense an inner knowing that directs you forward. This knowing is beyond the mind. This feeling is beyond the heart and the physical body. It is beyond the innate requests of the soul. It is an alignment of all aspects of your being that emerges in this inner knowing. And over time, your inner knowing will become more clear, more definitive, and more direct. Along with this alignment will come the support that you require in embodying and directing your creative force to the changes to come. Thank you for listening to my words. I will now answer some of your questions.
Thank you, Emmanuel. Petra asks, is real change up to the individual? And how does it relate to what is understood as a predetermined soul plan or destiny? Can we truly change the course of our lives?
Yes, you can. Humanity as a consciousness, as the individualized expressions that you are, is at the verge of a great transformative process. The individual's evolution becomes the evolution into conscious creatorship. Yet, the deep alignment of all aspects of your being will be the determining force to allow you to shift the choices that your soul has predefined for you, predetermined for you to experience in this lifetime. The transformation of humanity comes with the transformation of the processes pre-established for the human experience. And as this predetermined human experience changes, your ability to be the single determining and driving factor of change becomes available to you, to the individual that is aligned and has embarked on a journey of conscious creatorship. Thank you for your question.
Thank you, Emmanuel. Ale asks, in the process of having a conscious new beginning, how can we as individuals and as a human race let go of self-destructive behaviors?
Destructive and self-destructive behaviors are a consistent yet remnant of the separation illusion that humanity is experiencing. As the individual and the collective start to understand the interconnected nature of all of consciousness, the interconnected nature of all of humanity, life and the gift of being human will be embraced as a great potential, a potential to receive, a potential to share. Therefore, this awareness of unity, this awareness of the collective and connected nature of all of consciousness will allow you to supersede any destructive and self destructive tendencies. Therefore, the evolution of your consciousness will bring forth a great appreciation for life, yours and the life of others. The creative forces of nature are naturally matched with the destructive forces of nature. And therefore, certain processes in this physical reality will require destructive forces to continue its process. And every creation and every destruction in itself brings forth great learnings and great realizations. This will continue until the completion of the human experience. Yet, your perspective on creation and destruction will shift. Your ability to direct your creative power, your creative force will shift. You will choose consciously how to direct your creative energy and your destructive energy. You will distinguish and discern which parts of your being are the ones requesting destruction or creation. And this is an awakened soul, understanding the fabric of this reality, choosing creation, choosing to apply its creative force for the betterment of all of life, for the betterment of all of the collective. Thank you for your question.
Thank you, Emmanuel. Robin asks, lately in meditation, it feels as if I'm experiencing a new frequency to which I have never been previously exposed. Is this the same thing as a new dimension? And am I embodying this conscious new beginning as I integrate this new frequency or dimension into my conscious awareness?
All planes of existence operate at certain ranges of frequencies. The human form, the human consciousness, the human collective is capable of experiencing a wide range of frequencies beyond the frequencies available to you on this earthly plane. Therefore, your ability to access planes of other frequency ranges is an embedded and inherited aspect of your being. Naturally, as your consciousness evolves and expands, your reach and your ability to touch upon other planes of existence will become emergent. Allow your consciousness to be capable to hold many planes of existence, many frequencies, while experiencing the human form on this earthly plane. This ability to experience dualistic and non-dualistic form, this ability to experience the material and the non-material form at the same time is your next evolutionary process. Thank you for your question.
Thank you, Emmanuel. Tatiana asks, how do we balance conscious manifesting and the daily grind of work, school, unwanted tasks? It seems like after raising the vibration, I need to lower it down immediately just to go through daily life.
The expanded states that you reach as a human being, the new frequencies that you hold within your being will request a change in your life, a change of activities, a change of relationships, and a change of perspective. If you allow yourself to first shift your perspective on what you create, how you create, and why you create, you will find that you will be able to bring these frequencies of your expanded consciousness in every task that you do. Into every aspect of your life, you will bring forth these expanded states of consciousness. Yet at times, you will notice that the choices you have made for certain activities no longer resonate with the expanded consciousness that you now hold. A change in your choices will become emergent if the change in perspective is not sufficient. Your inner alignment shifts and will direct you to activities that are in resonance with this alignment that you hold, returning back to the state of your choices that derived from misalignments, will bring forth internal friction, confusion, and emotions alongside with it. Therefore, observe yourself as you are changing and aligning to the greatest potential of your being. Do the choices you have made in the past still resonate with the person that you are becoming today? And if not, how can you bring forth a different perspective to all of your actions and your choices? And if not, how can you allow yourself to transform in the choices that you make from now onwards? The creations that you bring into this world, how can they be truly infused with the new person that you are becoming every day, every moment? Thank you for your question.
Thank you, Emmanuel. Veronica asks, how do we recognize other conscious creators? And how can we discern how our collaborations with other conscious creators will impact evolution?
You will recognize a conscious creator by the alignment that they hold, the resonance that you feel, the possibility, the perspective of non attachment, the inherent creative life force that they hold within their being will be present with them. And as you recognize this unattached creative force that they hold, their ability to be aligned, their ability to create from this place of alignment, their ability to serve themselves and others at the same time, their ability to stay open in the face of challenges will show to you the level of conscious creatorship that they have reached. And the conscious creator is not a single milestone an individual has reached, yet a journey that they have embarked on to operate from this great internal alignment. As you embark on your journey of conscious creatorship, you will naturally gravitate and resonate with those that have embarked on the same journey. And you will witness that this resonance will allow a collaborative force to emerge in the moment, a sense of possibility, a sense of kinship, a sense of resonant perspective. And many conscious creators aligned together will truly be a force in this reality. Their ability to expand, their ability to bring forth a new reality will be unparalleled. You will not be required to seek out other conscious creators as you embark on your journey of conscious creatorship. Those that are on the journey as well will cross paths with you, and the recognition will be immediate. Thank you for your question.
Thank you, Emmanuel. Suna asks, I am 73 years old, and at times I notice that I do not possess the same physical strength and energy as before. Can you please tell me if opportunities to recreate, reinvent, and reestablish are the same as for younger people?
Your perspective on creation might shift as you journey on becoming a conscious creator. Creative force itself, derived from a great alignment within, is beyond the physical abilities of this human form. It is an expansion of consciousness and your alignment of all aspects of your being. Consciousness does not age in the way you experience the human form. Consciousness evolves, matures, and holds a certain frequency. As you age in your human form, your consciousness, as it matures and holds a certain frequency, can truly be a great conscious creator and a conscious force to manifest a reality beyond your imagination. Your presence will activate, will inspire, will assist in others' ability to create as well. Many lineages, many generations have revered elders to be a significant force of guidance and wisdom. Their presence was a vital aspect of human existence. You will notice that as humanity's consciousness evolves, they will return to these values and witness the importance, honor the importance of the elders and the alignment that they bring into the creations of all of humanity. Thank you for continuing this journey and holding a great vision for all of humanity. Thank you for your question.
Thank you, Emmanuel. Michaela asks, how do I release blocks, conscious or unconscious, that stand in the way of transformation and conscious new beginnings? I have identified various themes throughout the years that keep coming up to allow me to evolve, yet I can't seem to shake some of them.
Your awareness of these blocks is a significant first step. In moments of silence, bring your attention, your observation to these blocks. Witness in all the ways these blocks have been created, the internal conflict of different aspects of your being, the inherited trauma of your existence and your previous generations, all culminating to this moment of significant realization. Yet the realization has not emerged yet, as the circumstance has not transformed, has not been observed with clear intention and attention. Allow yourself in moments of silence to observe yourself and these identified aspects of your being that you have defined as blocks of your growth. And without attachment, observe the feelings that come, observe the thoughts that emerge, observe the roots of this block, and continue your observation until this block starts to transform into important realizations. And as these realizations start to integrate into your consciousness and to all of humanity's consciousness, you will witness that the block itself no longer requires to hold within your being, and the energy reserved to bring forth this realization is finally liberated and transmuted. The energy moves once again, and your creative force is active once again. Thank you for your question.
Thank you, Emmanuel. Jackie asks, can you help us understand more completely how to find relief when feeling trapped in an obligation? How can this challenge be looked at again, rearranged, or even reviewed to transform into a way forward that includes joy?
The perspective of being trapped is the imprisonment of the mind. Observing yourself in the choices that you have made from the place that you have held as a consciousness in the moment of making this choice. A commitment or obligation, a life circumstance or relationship that no longer resonates with the person that you have become and are becoming. This moment of transformation, this moment of alignment will give you the opportunity to realign your obligations, your choices, and your commitments without the fear of the consequences. As you have understood that moving forward from this place of alignment, from this place of presence, from this place of empowerment, can only bring the greatest joy, as your creations are conscious creations, are empowered creations, and are aligned creations. Others may be impacted by your choices, by the changes that you want to observe. You may be required to renegotiate your agreements. You may be required to listen deeply to the emotions that your choices bring forth in others. You may be required to collaborate in a new future that is emerging. Yet, that in itself is your empowerment and conscious creatorship. You are no longer avoiding the transformational process that you're in. You have surrendered, and that this great alignment that you seek, that you consistently embody, is coming to fruition. And that this great alignment will bring forth the greatest results of your life, the greatest unfoldings of your life. The journey of change and new beginnings will always require surrender, detachment, and allowing this new nature to unfold from within you into your immediate external reality. A new freedom that you have gained, that you have earned, and that you're living now. You have embraced your freedom, and those that have true love for you will cheer for your accomplishment of finding your liberation and your freedom. Those that are challenged by your choices have not found their own freedom yet, and may be conflicted by your ability to move in this way until they are inspired to find freedom as well. Thank you for your question.
Thank you, Emmanuel. Thank you for your answers.
Thank you for receiving this gift of ours, our humble perspective on your questions, on your journey, and on your explorations. May this perspective assist you in understanding and inspiring yourself on the journey of evolution. as we slowly come back to our bodies, our minds, our hearts, let's enjoy this silence of this energetic field that's created. A field of presence, a field of possibility, a field of love. And allow yourself to receive more than just the words that you have heard. Allow yourself to receive an expansion, an alignment, and these higher frequencies, and maybe a sense of greater love and trust. And maybe you can carry this level of presence and alignment with you into the world, into your relationships, into your life, and all aspects of your life. Take a couple of deep breaths. And witness your connection to the earth. This umbilical cord, this unconditional connection, consistently being fueled by this life force of this earth. Consistently in exchange with this earth. And expand your consciousness beyond the earth, to the sun, to the many stars, to the many dimensions and planes above. And witness that bond of unconditional love, the interconnected nature of all of existence available to you, to all of us. And integrate this expansion in the center of your being, your heart, your presence, your being. May all your choices come from the greatest alignment that you can find. May all your new beginnings be conscious, be loving, and bring joy, benefit to all of creation, to all of life. Thank you all for joining, and blessings to you.
Welcome back. Take the time to return to your body. Take as much extra time as you need coming back. If you would like to stay in this state, feel free to close or turn off your device now and return on your own time. You can always revisit the replay to catch anything you may miss. I invite the rest of you now to return awareness to your body, perhaps bringing the attention to the breath, bringing your attention to the room or space you're in. Bring attention to your physical body. And whenever you're ready, open your eyes. We thank you for joining this gathering. As this community has continued to grow and come together in numbers, we have noticed a reciprocal increase in the potency of the transmissions. This truly is strength in numbers. This coming weekend, we're at Conscious Life Expo. On Friday the 10th at 8 p.m. Pacific, we will be live broadcasting an Elohim transmission on personal and planetary evolution from the Event Center in Los Angeles. To sign up for this free transmission, you can visit the link in the chat box. And if you're planning to be at CLE, there are more details on the page to where to find us and other events Asil will participate in. Exciting news, everybody. We are officially opening pre-enrollment for Foundations next week. This course will begin April 4th and run through the end of the month. So if you're interested, make sure to mark April on your calendars. And keep an eye in your inbox or Mighty Networks for an invitation, and consider joining our mailing list if you haven't yet. If you've taken Level 1 Base Camp or Foundations in the past, you can bypass the pre-enrollment and sign up directly. You'll receive an email invitation next week. If you're not quite ready to pre-enroll, we are offering weekly events with transmissions, energy alignments, practices, and Q&As every Friday between February 17th and March 26th. Whether you plan to take Foundations or not, these events will help you build your energetic capacity and momentum as we open into spring. For those planning to enroll for Foundations, these events will help you prepare for the course. So we hope to see you there. Look out for those details this upcoming week. Lastly, I would like to mention the ways you can support Ascension One and the work of the channel by donation as well as by participation in our latest survey. This work is possible because of your support. As you would imagine, it takes a village to bring the channel to this space and then beam it out to all of you. If you find this of value, please consider supporting us to keep this work accessible. There are links to the chat in the chat for options for giving. We care about the impact our work has on the world, and most importantly, we want to know how these energy transmissions and the words impact you. We've created a short survey for you to take and share about your experience with this transmission. Please consider filling this out to help us know how this work is impacting you. Click on the links in our social media platforms to access this survey. Be gentle with yourself the next couple of hours if you can. If possible, create space to be with yourself and get the most out of this experience. And if you're required to move into your day, bring this energy and this mindfulness with you as you interact with the world. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for contributing your time, your presence, and thank you for supporting the team. We feel the support of the collective and we're deeply grateful. And I feel the light emanating from within each and every one with you, and it fills my heart with joy. Take care and see you next time.